Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Kelvin P. Ringo here, Prince of Positive, Oracle of Optimism, coming to you from lively Liverpool, New York, once again, where the sun is shining, the grass is green, the part that's not under the snow anyway, and those green, shiny, beautiful, bright yellow and gold leaves, gone. We've had our first snow here, 2 feet in 2 days, not bad. Although we were caught up in the lake effect snow globe that happens around here. And there were 2-foot drifts in my driveway each day. Maybe 2.5. A couple times twice a day. But we got rid of those. As a matter of fact, I shoveled the driveway manually. Yes, I did. Before having to go home for Thanksgiving, mind you. And right after I shoveled the driveway the second time, I heard Mother Nature's message, and I got a new snowblower. Now it better snow some more. And I have another very important question for you today. And that question is, if your next year of life depended on how appreciative you were for your last year of life, would you be getting another one? Welcome to the Intensely Positive Podcast with your host, Kelvin P. Ringo. Preset your mindset to make every day count and make positivity your way of life. Are you ready?
Let's just do this.
Yes, indeedy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, December 2nd. Can you believe this? I know, it happens every year, and it sneaks up on us. It sneaks up on us one sly day at a time. Not like it skips a month and then pounces on us unexpectedly. No, we watch it. And we watch it approaching, and then suddenly it's here. How does it happen? And what does it mean? Well, this is strictly my opinion, of course, but the answer to both questions in my mind is we take so much of our experience for granted. We take so much of our experience for granted. We take for granted that tomorrow will come, that our next paycheck will show up, that our spouse or loved one will always be there. We take for granted that, well, you can finish that for your list, you can finish that list for you because you know what you've taken for granted, don't you? But something I've noticed, and maybe you've noticed too, is that the things we take for granted, we tend not to really pay attention to. So we don't really notice because we don't think we really need to. Because it'll always be there. When I was younger, I recall this playful conversation they used to have about renewable marriage contracts. You know, you sign up for 3 years, and at the end of the 3 years, you evaluate the situation, decide if you want to renew it for another 3 years. That would depend on your performance evaluation from your wife or husband. How many life situations, circumstances, relationships that we take for granted would get renewed if our renewals depended on our performance the year before? Would your spouse or lover rehire you? Would your kids keep you as a parent? Would you pass the muster to keep your best friend slot? If the requirement to have another year of life depended on what you did with your previous year of life, would you get another one? Good friend of mine, Craig Valentine, told a story in one of his speeches about a little boy who got all these toys for Christmas one year, but he just never played with them. He played with one, he put them away, and the next Christmas, his mother wrapped all the presents back up, and when he came down for Christmas, she gave him the old presents again. And he's like, wait a minute, this is all the stuff I got last year. And she said, well, yeah. Well, you haven't played with any of it. So once you use these, we'll get you something new. And the moral to his story for that particular one was life won't give you more until you use what you've already had. So I asked the question again, if the requirement to have another year of life depended on what you did with your previous year, would you get another year? I know, it sounds like a touchy question, doesn't it? Because I know what I did some of my past years, and I'm really glad I didn't have to get a report card right then. But I'm not even going to make you answer that question. All I'm going to say is this. It is December 2nd, 2016. And I'm going to give you an assignment for the rest of this year. All right? And here's your assignment. Do not take the next 29 days for granted. Live them as if you need to earn the privilege of having one more. Not from a punitive standpoint, mind you, but from an appreciation standpoint. And if you show life that you appreciate having it, I guarantee you that life will give you more to appreciate. So it's Friday now. Start now. Kick it up a notch. Go appreciate something, someone. I can feel the smile starting already. Well, I'll get out of here. Let you have a good time appreciating things and people and life. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was awesome.